Welcome back to the show, everybody. Future Father here once again, and I'm about to identify the problem. The problem is we have a leaky roof. Here are some of the spots that I saw over the weekend that I've never been here before, and when I touched them on the weekend, they were more wet than this. This one's still maybe a little wet and a little soft. So yes, now I am going to... Yep. Now I'm going to put some caulk on it. This is caulk, painter's caulk. It's the exterior grade. I've used it for the panels on the house, the siding on the house, hardy board. Some of the other things I'm going to need for the job is a knife, a scraper, maybe, and a caulking gun, and a bucket to take everything up the ladder. Pro tip, never buy an old trailer because you get old problems. Watch. So far, I removed the old caulk. It looks like it has some type of duct tape that they use to kind of put around the base of this. And yeah, so now I just gotta clean it off. I think I'm just gonna go all caulk. Just kind of glop it on there, let it dry, and then put more. The problem is, it looks like, I don't know, you never know with Florida, but you never know. So, I gotta get this done quickly. All right, here's the job. I'm gonna have to get a new cap for this or something. But there was some type of gasket that was along here, and I kind of just, it was bolted on, so I put caulk over the bolts. I swear, when I do work at other people's house, it's not that ugly, but this is the job that I just undid was a temporary job, and now I'm just putting more temporary work on top of it. This is nothing that'll, you know, seal it for ages. You know, it's just kind of get us through as long as possible. You know, this isn't a house that we tried not to put too much money into it. We made it livable for the most part and probably put too much money into it. We did put too much money into it. But just, yeah, just kind of repairing it for a few years. But I also have to do those two and those two things up there. Am I gonna do it today? Probably. All done. All right. Well, I caulked 3 of the pipes that were sticking up out. One of them that I didn't do, there's 5 total. One of them that I didn't do, I need some tar for that, and the other one looks decent for now. I'm gonna go with that. I'll get to that in the future. All right, this is my 3rd take of this. I usually try to do just a 1 run, but I've become very self-conscious of what I say on video recently. Hopefully that changes, where I can just go back to the one take. No more 5 takes, because this is the lengthy process. So, a little bit of backstory about myself. We moved from California to Florida 2 years ago, 2022. My birthday, actually. Greatest birthday present ever. Without a plan. We had no plan. The plan was to just meet up with the guy that we just met to help me learn how to build and rebuild houses. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple years. Or year and a half, 2 years. The plan was for this trailer was to fix it up at a decent, so it looks decent, and then open up a home equity line of credit, a HELOC, and then use that money to go put a down payment on another house so we can live in that house, trailer, whatever. That didn't happen because the banks don't open up HELOCs to people with trailers, or they don't open up HELOC. They want you to get a HELOC with a trailer. Go figure. So at the time when we first got here, we were renting, and we thought to ourselves, well, we have this place, let's move in it. So we moved in it prematurely because this hardy board siding wasn't on there. There was no siding on it at all. It was just a weathering material that you put around a house or trailer before you put siding on. So it was not it was not sealed up at all. This was a time when mosquitoes and no-see-ums are at basically their peak, and we got tore up that first weekend. We tried to do a 3-day weekend living in here. That failed. Since we had already left our apartment, we found a cheap hotel that had, it was like a kid's resort basically. Had a pool, it had one of those splash pad things, so the kids loved it. And then we also had a family from church take us in. We just met them too. They took us in for about a month and a half to 2 months, and we lived there while we put up the siding. I say we, the guy who used to live here before we bought it from the owners, he does construction, and we did it. I watched, basically, helped here and there, you know, held a board or two. But it was also good to see because I can do it myself now. I haven't done it, haven't gotten hired for it, but I know how to do it, which is a key thing. So yeah, that's a little bit of backstory of kind of just how this all came to be. And so now, you know, we are waiting just to save up some capital to be able to get a down payment on a house, to rent this sucker out, and actually make some real money. But until then, who knows how long that's going to be. We're just making ourselves comfortable and just trying to live with our chickens who are over here. Chickens. Hi, chickies.
Oh yes, there you are. Yes, yes.